Welcome world, welcome South Africa. Wow, welcome Kenya, welcome Nigeria, welcome USA, welcome the Philippines. Where are you, Botswana? Please join me. Join me. Where are you, UK? Please join me. This is your relationship coach, Andrew Spama, presenting you and giving you live talking relationships with Andrew Spama. What an evening. Thank you very much, Tabo. Oh, you have just jumped in, my friend. We are there. Mr. Dingolo, thank you very much. What an honor. What an honor. It is just so wonderful to have you with me tonight as we talking relationships with your host, Andrew Spama. What an evening. What a weekend. What a time we are living in. Interesting time, interesting events, but relationships continue to be there, succeeding. Sometimes we get hurt, sometimes we smile. Seasons are never the same, but relationships continue to be there. We interact with people at work, we interact with people, on a more personal level. But tonight, I want you to walk with me as we talk true love. True love. True love. What is true love? Where do you get true love? My Michelle, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Petelia Ramshedi, Nda, welcome all the way from Pretoria. Welcome, my sister. Thank you very much for your support. Tonight we are talking love. We are talking about true love. If I come to you tonight and say there is true love, that means there can also be a love that is fake, the love that is not there. So this is taken from my book, True Love Through Conflict. This is where we're going to be looking at, and tonight we are looking at the topic true love. And thank you very much for joining me, because yes, you will learn, you will grow, you will become better, and that is the aim, that is the purpose. And my prayer is that God may help me to be a messenger of the good news, Nikki Marshall, to be the messenger of good news in your life, to bring about understanding about relationship, how to make relationship work. All right, Libu, thank you very much for joining me. How to make relationship to work. Today, we are talking love, true love, from the book True Love Through Conflict. Get yourself your copy in South Africa. Get yourself a copy because you're gonna just enjoy it. Oh, my sister, Bernard Potgieter Bayadanki, thank you very much for joining me, because we are talking true love through conflict. And now, when we talk about true love, I want us to look at some few things. I want us to look at the foundation of love. Foundation of love, especially when coming to relationships. Because here you are minding your business, you have dressed up, you're looking good, not for anyone to approach you, but if they approach you, it's also a good thing. It's good when you are looking good for someone to say, wow, my sister, you're looking good. My brother, you're looking good. Compliments are good. We all need those compliments. But here you are, someone is eyeing you, and all of a sudden they knock at your door and they tell you, Aus Eunice, Maluleka, and they tell you that, look, I love you, right? And when a person comes to you and say, I love you, automatically we are inclined to think that the person is coming from the best. Some people use I love you when they want to tell you that you're looking nice. I'm not talking about those people. But what I want you to learn, that when someone comes to you and say that I love you, that means they are looking, you are expecting the person, Nomtandazo, to say that you are looking more to meet my needs, to protect me. And then you trust the person. And as you trust the person, because they continue to pursue you, you open your heart. As you open your heart, you trust them that whatever they are telling you is true. So love, or true love, the foundation of true love is trust. The foundation of true love is trust. Trust is very much important. So that is why when trust is broken in any relationship, then there is chaos. Then there is no foundation. Because true love can only build upon trust. And what informs this trust? The trust is informed by the word of this person, the person Osfaith Chipiwa. The trust, is built upon what the person is telling you. That means you believe. You hear the word, I love you. And once you hear the word, I love you, then you believe in your heart. And as you believe in your heart, you also confess with your mouth and you say that I love you too. And that confession becomes an agreement between the two of you that we love each other, we will protect each other, we will be there for each other, we will look after each other's interest, and I am in this to look after your interest in as much as I expect you to look after my interest. So there we build trust. We hold hands together. That is why Jesus said, how can two walk together until they agree? So they have to be an agreement. Now, another thing that I want you to look at is that when we're talking about true love, we can never experience love if we don't love ourselves. It's important that you need to love yourself. Don't look at yourself according to your body. You are more than just your body. You are more than just the car that you drive. You are more than your job. You need to love yourself. You need to appreciate yourself. You need to be content with yourself even before someone can come into your life. So when someone comes into your life, they should find you that you are a fulfilled someone. You are someone that has got that self-worth. You appreciate yourself. You are able to look at on a mirror after you have dressed up and said that, wow, I look beautiful. Where you are able to say that I am clever. Where you are said that I am the creation of God. I am fearfully and wonderfully made. And when someone comes into your life, they should find you complete, because you cannot give something that you don't have. Jesus says something very much important. He said that love your neighbor as you love yourself. You need to learn to love yourself. Thank you very much, Pastor George, for joining me. You need to learn to love yourself. When we talk about loving yourself, I'm not talking about selfishness. I'm not talking about that arrogant pride where you feel you are absorbed with yourself and you think that the world revolve around you. But I'm talking about the situation where you love yourself, you know that you are worth it. All right, you know that you are worthy, you are worth something. Even before someone comes into your life, you know by yourself you are worth something. All right, you deserve the best. When you love yourself, you will take care of yourself. When you love your body, when your body is in pain, you look after it. You know that my body is tired, now I must rest, because you love it. You love yourself, all right? When you feel that, no, this environment is too toxic, I cannot get into it, because you love yourself, you withdraw from the environment because you love yourself. So many people go into relationship looking for love, whereas they cannot love themselves. When you love yourself, you will know that this kind of food is not good for my body, because I love my body. I need to take care of this. Is not good for my body. I cannot stand this because I love myself. That is why I'm saying to you that you cannot love someone until you love yourself. Until you know that I must look up. I'm first responsible for this body before I can be responsible for someone's body. I'm responsible for this heart before I can be responsible for someone's heart. So true love starts first inside, not outside. All right? True love starts inside, not outside. We are looking for all these things outside. When I love myself, I know that I'm worth it. When I love myself, I know that I must brush my teeth, I must wash my body, I must look after this body, I must smell good, and I'm not doing it for anyone, I'm doing for myself. And when I am content with myself, I am able to distribute that which is inside. All right. And then I want to go to point number 2. When we talk about true love, we talk about self-acceptance. All right. Where you are able to accept yourself. You say, accept yourself the way you are. When you love yourself, we are not the same. Our bodies are not the same. Our faces are not the same. So it's important, Vicky, to accept yourself the way you are. This is it. Some of us, we spend more time worried about our looks, wishing that we were a little bit thin. Somebody's wishing, I wish I was like this. Maybe if I could be like this, I could be better. No, learn to accept that, look, this is my nose, I cannot change it. All right, this is my body. I will not try to worry about it. But what I'll accept who I am, what I have, what I'm capable to do. I will learn to find my strong points, and I will work on my strong points more than where I am weak. Because the more I focus on my strong points, the more I work on my strong points, then my strong points will cover my weak points. Because the more you are focused on what you are not good at, you will forget about what you are good at. All right? Because every person, I believe, that has got this ability to do something good. If you are good in cooking, I would like you to excel in cooking, and the more you excel in cooking, and people enjoy you feel good about it, and you cannot say that, but I'm not good in singing, and you are focusing on singing, and you will forget about your cooking skills, because it is your talent, your gift, that will make room for you. It is your talent that will make people to appreciate you, because you are functioning at your gift. So it is with love. Learn to accept yourself. And when you accept yourself, you accept what you are having, what you are good at. You look at the area that you are good at, you put resources at the area that you are good at, and then from there, it helps to build your self-worth. It helps to build your self-esteem, because it's dangerous to be in love when you've got a weak self-esteem, when you look at yourself as nothing, when you look at yourself like you are useless. Let me tell you, there are some people, maybe they may not have the best and good looks, but because they find what they are good at, and they find their worth, what they are worth, and they become lovable, you just enjoy them. You don't even look at their defects, because their defects is covered by their ability, because they find who they are, what they are good at. Stop complaining. Stop murmuring. Stop looking down on yourself. Focus on what you are good at, because that, when you do that, you accept yourself. And that will make you a lovable someone. That will make you someone that any person can enjoy your company, because you are comfortable with yourself. You are comfortable with about who you are, about your abilities. Madam Tali, you become comfortable. Don't worry much about what you don't have. Accept what you are good at. Work on it. Be productive. Cultivate it. Because that which you are good at is like a seed. And a seed can only become a tree when it is planted. When you work on what you are having, you will become a better person. You will become a person with a good self-esteem. Let me tell you, ladies and gentlemen, it's Albertina, the more you find yourself, the more you become a happy person. The more you find yourself, the more you find your talent, the more you function at the area that you enjoy. I enjoy talking relationships, right? And when I talk relationship, I get this excitement, and I realize that I must just work on this. Other things I might not be good at. I'm trying to try this, you try that, but you realize that when I do this, I enjoy that. And the more you do it, you become, someone that is lovable, Someone that you can enjoy, you enjoy the cup. Ausnell, you find that place where you are comfortable in. Because when you find that place, you'll attract friends. People will enjoy you. All right? Because you have found yourself. You can never find true love until you find yourself. You find your worth. You know what you deserve and what you don't deserve. Because you know what you deserve, you will never settle for less. If you love yourself, if anything that comes that will look at you and tell you that you are useless, you are good for nothing, you'll say, wait a minute. I know that you love me. I know that you have said that you love me, but I don't deserve that. Then you will be able to walk off. All right? But when you are thirsty for affirmation, right? It's another thing to look for love, but it's another thing to look for someone to affirm you. So, we need men and women in this era who can have that thing within themselves to affirm themselves even before someone can affirm. Talk to yourself, right? Even when a person tells you that you look good or you don't look good, when you have told yourself, when you have spoken, when you have conceived to say that, look, I'm going out of this house, I am looking good, and I'm going to present myself. When they say it, it will be just an addition on top of that which is already inside. Let me tell you something, my friend. It's not about what the people say to you, right? It's about what is inside of you. And when a person says something that is already there inside, that's why you will get offended. You get offended by already something that is inside of you. But when someone has got a wrong perception about you and they think that you don't look good and you know that you look good, especially those that will come with the attitude of bringing you down. Oh, never allow anyone to bring you down, because you are great, you are wonderful, you are fearfully made, you are the precious creature of God. All right, that is what I want to. We can never enjoy true love if we don't have that self-acceptance. Self-worth is very much important. Know yourself. Know how much you're worth. Know what you deserve. And when you do that, you will become a better person. You will become a person that other people can enjoy your company. You will become lovable. All right? And the other thing about true love is not self-seeking. True love is not selfish. Good people. Many of us, we are waiting for Mr. or Mrs. Right to come into our lives. We are waiting for that person. We've got this list of the things that we want from another person. That is why I'm saying to you, if you are saying, you are looking at me and you are saying that Andrew is not your type, good, I'm not your type. But remember, you also don't fit someone. The person that you are looking at, thinking that is your type, might be also be sitting there and say that she's not my type, he's not my type. So what is important is that don't go into a relationship with empty hands, waiting to receive without giving. When you go into a love relationship, know that it is a two-way stream. I give, you give, I receive, you receive. Because the more I can pour into an empty jar that is never getting full, I will get tired. There are people that look at themselves, they are so selfish. A person said, I want a man with this, I want a man with that, I want a man with a car, a man with money, a man with that. What do you have? There are some men that say that I want an educated woman. I want a woman that will look well after. What about you? What is it that you have to offer into the relationship? What is it that you offer? A relationship is an agreement between two people who need each other, who fit into each other's purpose. I look at you and I realize that, wow, this person is the kind of person that I will be ready to spend the rest of my life with. All right. And in that, I'm looking to say, but what can I add into your life in as much as I'm expecting you to add into my life? All right. Never go into a relationship with the idea that you are going to receive. Go into a relationship with the mind of giving. All right? With the mind of giving. And let me tell you something. It is important that when you do these things, don't do it for men, but do it saying that I'm doing this, I'm doing it for the Lord, because it's the Lord who will reward you. Even in relationship, do it as you are doing it unto the Lord, because the Lord will reward you. And it is also helping you to grow as you learn to give. All right? Plant that seed. Be ready to invest into your relationship. Be ready to give into your relationship, because it's very much important. Love is not self-seeking. It doesn't look at what it can benefit, but it will look for opportunities to give. Look for opportunities to make someone happy. Look for opportunities to say that I love you, and because I love you, I am ready to invest into your life. UG, thank you very much for coming coming through. Look for opportunities to give into your partner. Look for opportunities to make your partner happy. Don't just wait there, fold your hands, and you are waiting. When is he? He doesn't buy me this. He doesn't give me this. She doesn't do me this. She doesn't do me that. But what have you planted for you to want to demand harvest? You can never reap what you did not sow. Intentionally choose to sow. Choose to invest in your relationship. Choose to give, because when you start demanding, you are becoming selfish. All right. There's just some few points that I've said. Once you become selfish, you got the tendency to feel entitled. I deserve, it's mine. He's my man. He's supposed to do it. But she's my woman. She's supposed to do it. No, it does not work that way. It's not an entitlement. It's an offer. I choose to do this because I love you, because I'm committed to you. So that is why when I do things, when I choose to cook, when I choose to clean the house and you benefit out of it, it is just proper to say thank you, because I can choose to sit and do nothing. So you are not entitled because you have put a ring on my finger. All right? You are not entitled because we have signed on a piece of paper. We work together. I give, you also give. There's no entitlement. Right? That is why it's important even in marriage. There's no such thing in the era and the time that we are living in, where we will say that this is meant for a woman, this is meant for a man, because you will miss it. You will miss it. You will miss it, my friend. I'm now living here in England. It is expensive to hire a helper. You cannot hire a helper. You can if you got money, but it's expensive. So for those that are in the middle class, the only thing that you can do is to work together as a couple. If one is doing as run the laundry, it will be important for you maybe to iron or to do the dishes or to prepare lunch, because you have to work together. So just imagine if you come to a place like this, where it is expensive, and you think this is the work of a woman. I cannot wash dishes as a man. Oh, my friend, you are gone. Your marriage is gone. Because especially where she wakes up, Abby listens, and Apostle Happy, yeah? This woman wakes up, goes to work, and she comes back tired, in as much as you come back tired, and you still feel entitled to demand this and that without also you putting in to help. Relationship is about working together. Relationship will not work where there is spirit of selfishness, where you feel entitled, right? Relationship, another thing that I want to mention is that relationship is hard work. True love requires hard work. True love requires that commitment, because true love or love is not about a feeling. Feelings come and go, but commitment will always stand. That is why I believe in marriage. I believe in marriage because when you go into marriage, you say that in front of God, in front of all these people, your parents, my parents, and everyone that is here, I make a commitment that I will be there for you, I will protect you, I will support you, and then the two make that commitment with witnesses, and then from there, hard work start. Oh, marriage does not start, it does not start when we put the ring. Marriage is hard work. After that, you put the overall, you step to work. We sweat in marriage because we've got the intention that we are committed to this. Sometimes you wake up and you feel that, but what was I doing? Why did I do this? But because you're committed, you work on it. Day in and day out, you work on it. Marriage requires hard work, and you need to work on it. All right? Because marriage is a relationship of two imperfect people. Two imperfect people, two sinners, two imperfect people with their own different background, where you can even criticize each other, and you look at the toothpaste and you say, but why are you squeezing it like this? Whereas the other one said, but my mother used to tell me that we must start it from the bottom. And we start even fighting, but you realize that because of the commitment, it's not just about what I want. This person also has got needs. So we help each other to meet the need. That is where we talk about true love. It's about commitment. It's not selfish. All right. True love is about sharing. It's about forgiving. It's about dealing with each other with mercy and grace. All right. Ask Catherine Chapatunga, thank you very much for coming through. It's about that commitment where we say that we are in this together. It's not about what you will get. It's about what I will give, and you come also, we give. Together we build this vision. And let me tell you something very much important. Can I talk to the ladies a little bit? And men, please just listen as I talk to the ladies. Never go into a relationship and you forget yourself. Never go into relationship. Never go into that marriage. Once you put that ring, everything goes. All the ambitions, all the dreams that you had as a young girl, you let marriage steal those ambitions. Some of you, once you get married, your focus has been your house, your marriage, your children, and your career. Those are the three things. Your life has just stopped. And let me tell you, or let me warn you, that those children, Netzai, and Dazi, Smanyon, those children that you are raising, that you are so much concerned about, one day, they are going to say bye-bye. And when they do that, you realize that you have stopped living. And once you stop living, I'll say, Mandisa, thank you very much. Mandisa Kanyele, thank you very much. Once you stop living for the sake of your children, once you stop living and you forget about yourself, I don't say ignore your children. You've got responsibility over your children, but also have life, right? Have life. Have that, where you are able to have your own life, because once you don't have life, you become a person that is always demanding. You always think that everyone owes you something because you are doing that for them. That is why I say that true love doesn't have selfish. You can never experience true love if you are selfish. All right, have your own life, have your goals, set them there, talk to your partner. What is your goal? Here are my goals. Let's sit together. Let's see how we support each other in achieving these goals. All right, talk to your partner, identify your goals. How do I help you? Right? How do I help you? There are certain things that we grew up just believing. No. A sense of entitlement. Where you say that, no, but a man must give me money. You know, a man must just give me money. I must eat his money. In as much as you want to eat his money, you also want to eat your money. This is when we are a partner, we work together to achieve a common goal that will help us. All right? True love is not selfish. It's not self-seeking. You are not in this. It's not about you. It's not about what you will benefit. It's not about what you will get out. This is not lottery. It's not a jackpot where you feel that, yeah, I got a jackpot. No. In as much as you've got expectations, remember that the person that you are in relationship with is also has got expectations. So we help each other to meet those expectations. I understand what is your expectations. I understand what is your goal. And we say that let's join hands together. Let's work towards this common goal and we both benefit. It will be a painful experience to be in love with a person that is looking to benefit, a parasite. Oh, that is looking only to suck out of you. And the more you suck, a person gets tired. The more you demand me this, me that, a person gets tired. So I want to encourage you tonight that if you want to experience true love, if you want to make your relationship work, ask yourself, what am I contributing to my partner? How can I meet my partner's need? How can I meet my wife's needs? How can I meet my husband's needs? And also learn to appreciate. Learn to say thank you. Learn to appreciate those small acts of gratitude. Ladies and gentlemen, it's so easy to complain about things that are not going right in a relationship. It's so easy to find everything that is wrong in a relationship. But the more you focus on what the person, the goodness of a person, what the person is able to do, and you make that area to shine, right? You make that area to pop up, to come up, the more you will enjoy the relationship, because your focus in the last 6 months, in the last 2 years, in this week has been on what your partner is doing wrong, and that has just brought down the love level in your life, because your focus is about what a person is doing wrong. Deal with your partner with grace and mercy. You deal with them with grace because you know that in as much as I might be right today, tomorrow I might be the one that is wrong. And I will need that grace. I will need that mercy. Be merciful, right? That is why true love is also experienced, through forgiveness. Long suffering is not self-seeking. Love, joy, God, Chikira. Thank you, Mama, for joining me. True love is about sacrifice. Here's my point. True love is based and is built upon trust. True love is built upon self-acceptance. Know who you are. Know what you deserve. Oh, thank you very much, my brother Kenny G, all the way from Cape Town, all right, in South Africa. Thank you very much. All right, true love is based upon trust. True love is based upon self-acceptance. True love is not self-seeking. It's not selfish. You can never experience love if you are a selfish person, because you're going to just drain whatever energy that is there in your relationship, because you are just looking, say, give, and you never take out. Wow. I'm reminded of the Dead Sea. They talk about the Dead Sea that is salty and nothing lives in the Dead Sea. And the reason why nothing lives in the Dead Sea is because it's only receiving, but it's not taking out. We need men and women who will be able to say that, in as much as I receive, let me learn to also release. You know, the Bible talks about a man, talks about someone that has got everything, who continue to give freely. And the more they give, the more they receive. But someone that is stingy, someone that is selfish, someone that is always complaining that I don't have, is a little bit, then the person continue to be poor. The more you are stingy, the more you hold back, the more you will be poor, the more you will be needy, the more you will be clenchy, you will be complaining about everything, because you don't learn the skill of giving. Jesus said, give, it shall be given back to you. This is a very much important put as family. Learn to give. Love is about giving. Love is about trust. Love is about knowing yourself, knowing that I deserve best because I am best, and I will give the best. And as I give the best, I give because I'm not selfish. I understand that I will only grow when I give. A talent, a seed that is held in the hand will never become a tree. But even if it's a seed and you put it on the ground, you are still required to water it so that it can grow. Love is a good thing. Love is a wonderful thing. Love is not a feeling. Feelings come and go, but love will stand. So tonight, I want to thank you for taking time to be with me, talking relationships with Andrew Spama. It's an honor. Please give your comments. Please give me feedback, because I also want to be encouraged. I want your feedback, because your feedback will say to me, Andrew, continue. We are growing. We are learning. All right? Also, it's important, throw me some questions. All right? Throw me some questions, because it is through your questions that I will be able to know what you need, what you require. And talking about a question, let me deal quickly in this few minutes that is left about a question that I received just 2 days ago. I received a question where a gentleman is asking, and he says that I'm in relationship for the past, 6 months? But we are always fighting with my partner. And this is just draining. I don't know where I'm going with this relationship. And I got surprised when I started asking questions about the background. The person that you are in relationship with, Mr. Brown Mbizi, right? The person that you have proposed, who are they? Where do they come from? Family background. Right? How did they grow up? How do they relate with a man? How is your male partner relating with women? How do they see women? Right? What happened in the last 2-3 relationships that they've been involved in? What broke the relationship? Why did they separate with the person? Because when you look at this, they help you to understand who you are dealing with. The other important thing, understand when you are in a relationship with a person, who speaks into their lives, right? Who is the person that they listen to? You cannot just have a person who doesn't have someone that knocks some sense into their minds, and you say that you are in a relationship with this person. So those are some simple things that you need to know even before you go deep into the relationships, right? Especially a romantic relationship. I pray that, we get wisdom in this area. Because you are dealing with a person that has got this background that is affecting the way they view relationship. And after I spoke to the gentleman, he said to me, thank you very much, because these are the things that I didn't even bother to look at, but we are in relationship, we are in love. So that is why I encourage you that for me to be relevant in your life, to speak something that will have a meaning, I will appreciate if you give me those questions. All right? Sagale, thank you very much for coming in. We are just about to wrap up. But I'm saying, give us those questions. Give us your feedback. Whether it is my post, I post on my WhatsApp wall, on my WhatsApp, I post on my Facebook, whatever codes that I put up there. I read, I listen to tapes because I want to make sure that I feed you with relevant information. I'll see Sharon. I want to make sure that I feed you with relevant, good information that is helpful to you. So give me feedback because you deserve the best. Relationships are important and let's make them work. This is your relationship coach, Talking Relationships with Andrew Spama. Thank you for your time. God bless you. See you soon next week, Monday, 9 o'clock South African time. And in the UK, you can catch me at 8 o'clock p.m. God bless you. Thank you. Bye.